Alright, man. It is late at night. See, the lights are low. Wife's trying to sleep. Okay. I gotta put these out there because people aren't fucking understanding the shit we're doing. Alright. These are the 10 rules of serving that you need to fucking abide by. Alright? You come into our restaurant, you doing shit. Follow these 10 things. Okay? First, number one. When your table of 4 or 5 people, you're like, okay, we're ready to order, ready to order. We say, okay, well, I want this, and this. You're like, oh, pop, we got you. And then a person fucking next to you is like, well, I don't even know what I want yet. Just skip me. So we skip you. And we go to everybody else, and everybody else knows except for your ass. Be decent to the people in your fucking group. If one of them's sitting there trying to pick apart the entire freaking menu, be like, no, so and so needs to go ahead and get their shit, or no, we'll need a few more minutes. When we have to sit there for 5 minutes while your person's sitting there looking over the menu, I didn't really even look, I'm sorry. Our response is, well, you know that person right next to you? Well, they were ready. They said you were ready. Now you see that person at a table right next to your table? They're ready, but they're going to have to wait. Alright? Two. When I come and say, hey, how you doing? Your response isn't sweet tea. Okay? Hi, my name's Joe. I'm going to be your server today. Yeah. Sweet tea, Coke. So my response is, fuck you, you prick. Okay? Just be decent about it, man. When we go and say, hey, man, I'm doing fine. I have so many people come in, hey, how you all doing today? And they'll actually respond. And you know what? I'll be honest. Sometimes I go, oh, and I'm like, well, you know what? These people want to share with me. I want to share with them. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Been a long fucking day. Been here since fucking 7 o'clock in the morning and shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, and then we talk about work and have to stress. Oh, make that connection. That's two. Three. All right. Credit card tips. Okay. Just because you're paying with a freaking credit card does not mean you have to freaking do this crazy shit. All right. Good example. I got a table that the bill comes to. It was like $32.58, right? So they tipped me, or I mean, not $32 and I think it was like 17 cents. So they tipped me $37 and some odd cents. You know what? I appreciate it and all, that extra 15 cents. But you know what? I bet you about tips, but man, just put an even amount. Do what you think and make it even. Because you know what it does? It does two things. One is we feel that, you're a person that's going to come back, hey man. And the second is, I don't know, maybe I'm just a round number person, but I like knowing that a person just said, oh, this is what I got to spend. I'm coming back. Alright, fourth, okay? Do not tell me that you want your steak well done, but you don't want it burnt. And I say, okay, but I don't want it burnt. I don't cook your motherfucking steak. I bring it in well done. Do you expect me to go back there and fucking handhold the cooks? These sons of bitches are getting paid good money to do their job. I type in a well done. I sure the fuck hope that it don't get burnt, but you know what? I can't do that and take care of you and fill your goddamn drinks up. Alright, next. Alright, number 5, inhaling drinks. Okay? If you inhale a fucking drink, here, I need sweet tea. I need sweet tea. I need sweet tea. And then all of a sudden somebody goes, well, you know what? They didn't get my sour cream in time. Oh, motherfucker, that's because every time we turn around, you're inhaling your goddamn drinks. Look, tell us ahead of time. Be like, hey, could you just bring me 2 sweet teas? We ain't going to charge you for 2. We're going to charge you for 1. And it basically covers our ass. Now, going to number 6. Do not ask for a pitcher of tea or Coke. When it does that, it tells us that you're automatically assuming that we're not a good waiter. When you say, yeah, I drink a lot of tea, just can bring me a pitcher. That's automatically saying, I drink a lot of tea, and I know you're going to suck ass, so go ahead and just bring us a pitcher because you're not going to be able to fulfill our requirements. Maybe it was like a big party where there's like 10 or 15 people drinking sweet tea, that's cool. But when you do it like with just you and your wife, and you're drinking sweet tea and they're drinking Coke, you're like, give me a picture. We're like, our job is to take care of you. Don't do this because it insults us. All right. Number 7. Okay. Tipping. All right. I read something in there. Tipping. This stands for to ensure prompt service. Okay. When you tip, be decent about it, man. Think about us. We can all bitch about this and that, but I'll be honest with you. One time, I had a customer that their food was fucked up. I was so weeded in the damn weeds that I fucked them up, didn't get the drinks right. They fucking had 2 sweet teas, and I filled them both up with Diet Cokes like a dumbass. It was totally my fault. And the son of a bitch on $20 freaking tipped me 10. You never hear a server bitch about getting tipped big. But man, I knew I didn't deserve it. I really did. But I appreciated it because I think he saw how much I was moving around, running around. And think about it that way. I mean, this guy here fucking tipped me 10 on basically what he probably should have only tipped me like $2 or $3. But you know what? I was able to go home and feed my family and get food and something like that, man. It's hard. That's what makes the world a great place, man. People understand when they look at you. Think about it. If you work at like Time Warner Cable, which is where my internet's through, and there's a line of 15 people, and then that 10th person that's been waiting in line gets all pissy with you. You're like, it's just my job. I'm sorry. It takes time. Or even if you screwed something up, you don't know everything about it because you're learning. You don't bust the fucking balls. Just give them a fucking leniency. All right. I think we're up to 8 now. And 8 is Dine and Dash. Fucking Dine and Dashers. I swear to God, if I find one of you, I will end your life. Okay? It is fucking insane to dine and dash. Okay? Just don't do it. You don't have the money? You want to do that shit? I swear to God. You see that? If that server remembers you and sees you out in fucking, the real world, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's on. Because guess what? Some restaurants, we have to pay for your food. Usually they're decent enough. Like, oh, well, their bill was $50. You only have to pay $25. Wait a second. I have to pay $25 for somebody eating, and then I have to tip out, which is like another $6. Oh shit! I just lost $30. Man, if you want to steal food, go to fucking Walmart. Take your chances there, okay? Alright. Number 9. This one's kind of a tricky one because it's not going to make too much sense to a lot of non-servers. Kids. Okay? If you're a server, kids are the worst fucking thing in the world. You know what? I got 4 myself. I actually enjoy kids. But when your kid fucking knocks over the drink on the floor and breaks everything, take a fucking second and ask for some towels. Hey, can you give me some towels? To which our response is, no, we're going to get it. But don't just sit there and assume that we're just going to jump on it like left and right. But the point being is, I had somebody tonight that the goddamn kid knocked the drink over 3 times. And I'm like, do I bring him a kid's cup and insult them because they're going to be all pissed off because the kid's freaking 10-some years old? So I didn't do it. Just had to deal with the shit. And the floor is completely wet. If you bring kids in, they're your kids. You are their babysitter, not us. We don't get paid to babysit. Alright. Number 10. And this is the final thing that you need to understand. We want you back. Okay? When that server comes up to you and they're running around, so on and so forth, don't be insulted that they look like they're freaking running breathless. It's because they're taking care of y'all. Like I tell the servers when I'm training them, you do not make money from a customer. You make money from repeat customers. Just remember that. When we're trying to bust our ass and we're working hard, we just want to impress you. Don't think that if I'm running around and I'm taking an order from another table that, I'm ignoring you. It's not that, man. I'm trying to make them feel just as good as you do. I want them to never think another restaurant in their life. Just think of that. We really are there for you, okay? That's it. We want to be your friend. Can't say that enough.